We're about to do some Q&As. I know it's too green, I know. It's about to get cheesy in a second, just hold on, yeah? We're doing some Q&As over the weekend. I think I created a CuriousCat profile and I told you guys, well, I nearly slipped there. And I told you guys to push in some questions so we answer on the vlogs, which is today. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And what I mean by cheesy is, anytime I snap my finger, like, yeah, we're going to go different places.
This is a budget channel.
Yeah, welcome back. My name is CuriousCat Q&As. You can call me Kate, and welcome to today's vlog. If you're new to the channel, no, I think that's going to be lengthy. I'll leave it now. I have questions and answers for today, so that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be cheesy in a second. So anytime like I told you, yeah, right? I keep doing that. I really love this. I really love this. Yeah, so let's dive straight into the questions. Question number one says, how long does it take you to edit your vlogs? Minimal 2 hours. I can't really tell. 2, 3, 4 hours. That's a typical Ghanaian question answer, I know. But in between, I eat, I browse, I check up on friends and things like that. So typically, yeah, start from 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It depends on so many visual effects and stuff. If it's just chopping, I just get it over with. Even in less than 2 hours, probably. What is the craziest thing you've done for someone? I have a story, short story on this, so just hang on a second and then we'll do that. Probably in the end of this video. So you want to stay tuned for the end of this video, yeah. I love this, I love this. Are you well? It depends. Generally, if you're talking about my health, I'm well. Work, I'm well. Unless you're specific, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I'm well, doing great. What will happen if you gave your Google Pixel phone as a gift? LOL. It means you're not even sure of this whole thing, but yeah, I've thought about that thing before. I said I was going to do a giveaway, and I'll do a giveaway of my phone if I have a new phone, because other than that, I don't even have a phone to vlog. What is your greatest fear? That I'll become heartless? Yeah, because I love people, you know, like I surround myself with good people always and all that. So I think my greatest fear will be that I become heartless. I don't care about people anymore. I don't care about things anymore, and whatnot. So yeah, hold on. I love this. What's motivates you to do this vlog thing? The whole challenge of what's going to happen next. I tell you guys, hey, I'm going to do this, and I'm like, the whole world is looking at me, so I have to challenge myself to do this whole thing. And what am I going to do the next week? What am I going to do? You know, all this kind of thing. I think the challenge involved in making this whole thing is what keeps me, you know, active on this whole vlog thing. So I think the challenge of me producing, I guess. Is Google Pixel 2 the only phone you've used? I used a Samsung S7 Edge before this, S6 Edge before that. I've used an iPhone before. I've used Sony Ericsson. Not a question. You will go for exclamation mark. Yeah, I live for comments like this. Comments like this is why I do what I do. Thank you very much, whoever it is. They are all anonymous still. Yeah, I always forget. What is your travel bag in terms of equipment? I have power banks, I have laptops going on, I have mini tripod, I have a gimbal, I have a GoPro. Yeah, I have a GoPro too as well. So in terms of equipment, that's what I carry. Are you open to doing YouTube collabs with smaller accounts? Yeah, technically I'm a smaller account. So yeah, if it's a dope idea, just let me know. Hit me through my DM, Instagram, Twitter. I talk fast. And yeah, sure, we can have a collab. I promise you, we can have a collab. Not taking into account your obligations, what do you put the most time into and why? Spending time with people closest to me, friends, family, and all that. And reason why is, yeah, they keep me going, they keep me happy, they're the reason why I live, right? Because, you know, collabs and sharing feelings with people and motivating you guys, inspiring you guys, whatnot keeps me going. So I think spending time with people that matter the most, like people that are close to me the most, yeah, that'll be my answer for that. What is the craziest thing you've done for somebody? I've done so many crazy things for myself, but for someone, I would say short story. No, it's a long story, yeah. So long story short is I offended someone. The person called me, or the person texted me, also texted. So the person texted me like, no, you offended me, you hurt me so bad, and this is the repercussions and whatnot. So I realized that it was so awful. So I had to get onto the next bus going to Volta Region. I was in Accra by then, so I kind of like went to Volta Region, picked the dawn bus, got there in the morning, apologized, and came back. And I think that would be craziest thing I've ever done for someone, although technically it's like myself, because yeah, I'm guilty. For someone else to feel good, I think yeah, it does qualify. for the craziest thing. So shout outs to Justice Sam for being the first person to watch my video. If you want to be a part of this, just be the first person to comment below, and I promise I'll give you a shout out on the following vlog. It's good vibes and positive energy. I love the way I just say this fast. Let's get back to the green screen. Yes, I know it's really cheesy. I took some pictures off the internet and I made this happen and whatnot. Yeah, it's good vibes and positive energy spread all around. Peace. How would you make someone smile? Yeah, I saw you just smile.